Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Finna do my late Married at First Sight review for season 14. Okay, I am late for it, I know. And I'm going to try to make this one short and quick because I have to do other things. And I am still trying to get my energy up. Honey, it's a little cold and whatnot. But thank y'all for tuning in for this pop up quick live. Okay. Do not forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. Do not forget to also subscribe to my channel and stuff. Okay, y'all know subscribe to this channel, to my other channel too. JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and all of those things. To do all these things too, honey. Liking and commenting and whatever. Trying to get my energy up, y'all, because it's so difficult. Okay, but I am here. See, I at least took the hat off and got a headband on. We're gonna see how long I am able to keep up with this energy. Okay, but let's get into it. Even though YouTube sometimes takes time to let y'all know we live, it's fine. Let's go. Okay. Hey everybody, y'all. I've been trying to keep up. Trying not to miss any of the OLPF ladies live. Yeah, I think Body live right now. I think Jamie was live. I'm not sure. But yeah, we've been on lives basically, I think, all day. So yes, and yes. Okay, so thank y'all for people who are watching now, but also the folks who will rewatch later on. But let's just get started because I want this to be quick. Because I had an energy. First couple we have is Mark and Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay, who she calls herself the wild child, and Mark calls himself Mr. Wicked Committed. I was like, if you say so. They look like wholesome white people from a movie who like may kill people in their basement. Okay, nice wholesome couple in the movie that we feel like if they redid the people under the stairs, this will be the couple in the house with the people under the stairs. Is this what they look like to me? I don't know. I could be wrong. I also could be right. So Mark is 37. He has auditioned for the show before. He auditioned 4 years ago. The first time they were in Boston, he did not make it that time or whatever, but he made it this time. So he says he moves fast in relationships because he know what he wants. So after dating somebody for like 6 to 8 months, he want to move in and keep going to the next phase or whatever. So I'm like, I guess so. But he has 3 cats. Okay, the 3 cats he had, he said the women he's dated have always been allergic to cats. I'm like, well, maybe they was lying and they don't like you. I don't know. So he brings up how his father had cancer, found out he had cancer, and then 5 weeks later, the dad passed away. His grandma's older in the home with dementia, don't know who he is no more. And his mom was in rehab. He don't say if she's like in rehab for physical things, if she's in rehab because she's on drugs, or what she's in rehab for, but that she does not make good decisions. And we know right now she can't walk. So, that's a whole mystery within itself. Again, that's why I said the people under the stairs. Now, his friends think, he told his friends who's getting married, and the friends think you need to be sure to be honest with your new wife or whatever about your mom. So apparently, allegedly, he has to help his mom, and he does in some way take care of her. But again, he being real secretive. So I'm like, what's going on there? I don't know. Then he's 34, wild card type of person. I'm trying to breathe and eat this hoss at the same time and talk. A lot going on. She brings up how she would jump out of the plane, but also she wants to go to bed at night. I'm like, I guess that's shows the I don't know. She was previously engaged or whatever to her long-term boyfriend, and he called off the wedding 5 days before the wedding. I'm like, oh, he ain't shit. But that's the 5 days, girl. Now she has 2 cats called Ben and Jerry, so it's gonna be 5 cats. That's a lot of cats. She's not close to her mom. Her mom and her have not seen each other in 3 years, and she's close with her dad and her brother. Okay, cool. I'm here for the mess too. It's this season do seem like it's gonna be mess. I just hope nobody is pregnant and nobody's cheating. If we can get through that, it'll be fine. Now we did see them at the, like the little bachelorette parties or whatever. She for sure is a party girl. She can have some drinks or whatever, get a little loose. But I feel like he can too. They both seem like people who can have a good time at the clubs and the bars with drinks in their system. Okay, now they were the only couple we seen to get married. I'm sorry, to get married this episode, and whatnot. Pretty dress, nice suit. So she was upset that her mom would not come to the wedding, but her dad, like, look, that's her, that's on her, that's her loss, not yours. Don't even worry about it. I'm here, you getting married, fuck your mama. We also see she had a lot of champagne. Okay, a whole lot of champagne before she got there. Meaning she got there, she was drunk. Okay, she was drunk. Not like fall down sloppy drunk, but just she's intoxicated. Okay, she can talk and she can walk, but she's still, a whole bunch of not sober. Yeah, like Virginia. Not totally wasted, but for sure she had some drinks. Okay. So they gave their little stranger vows. Okay, I promise this, I promise that. Boom, pow, pow. Now they married. They had a real kiss though. It was a real kiss or whatever. And they getting along right now, but she also talks a whole lot. They like that they both have, cats. They both want to, like, be at home with their kids and whatnot. So they have some of the same ways of life and what they want, but he also realized she's a lot. She takes a lot. Yeah, she talked the whole ceremony. I feel like the first couple minutes, it was just her talking. And I'm like, ma'am, let the preacher man marry y'all. Like, you keep talking, just be quiet. What's your name? What's your last name? How's it spelled? Okay. I don't like sharks. I'm like, girl, just stop. Anyway, she was a lot. She was a lot. But I feel like they can make it if she possibly doesn't get aggravated. Okay, but we're going to see what's going to happen between, what's their damn names? Because I didn't forgot. Lindsay and Mark. Okay. Next up, we have the black couple, one of the black couples. And I was like, why on God's green earth did y'all match him with her? Katina and Olajuwon. Okay. Party chick no more. The ex Playboy. And I was like, first of all, she may not no longer be a party girl. That's possible. Okay, that's possible. However, I was like, sir, you are not the ex Playboy. You are a current Playboy waiting to play. Olajuwon is 29 years old. Okay, I'm like, he looks like it. He looks like it. Okay, and he don't know how to cook hamburgers. When I seen him asking, how when to put the cheese on the, I said, what? How you don't know how to make cheeseburgers, sir? He got on my nerves. So again, I do not feel like he's a former Playboy. I feel like he out here fucking other people to this day. Now, he said he's been single for 2 years because he's been working on himself, because he was a cheating, lying, immature person when dating. He would get fake names or whatever. He was a fuckboy. He was a fuckboy. And now he wants to think about others and not just himself. I was like, for some reason, I don't believe you. Now, I don't know who he is yet as far as the old cast member or who he reminds me of. I just feel like he gives me fuckboy vibes and I don't like it. And I'm wondering, why y'all pick him? Look at this. Okay. Not saying a man with a nice body and tattoos can't be a nice husband, but something about him shows me he wants to show other people his body. See how good he look. So if this don't work out, he can advertise for his next person. Okay, that's just what I feel in my spirit, and I don't like it. I don't know why. He looked like he finna fuck her over. Okay. Oh, he know Jeff T from that season. Oh, I hope not. Okay. She seems like she's not gonna take no mess. He seems like he wants to not be a playboy because he thinks that's what he's supposed to do, but not that he really wants to. Yeah, I just I don't get it. She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. And I'm like, that's a good thing too. Because you want, to gorgeous. Because I hate her wig though. I hated this wig. It was just too much hair. It was like a one too many bundles, and that was my only complaint. But she's gorgeous. Okay. Now he say that he is just now. Okay, he's just now thinks about others and not himself, and he's best friends with his mom because his father passed away, and so he wants to get married, have a family like the one he was raised in. And I was like, so who taught you to be a fuckboy? Let me know. So his family asked him about being married or whatever. This fool, like, I want a traditional wife, okay, who basically cooks and cleans. And he said she can't cook. If she can't cook, if she don't know how to cook, that's not a wife, okay? And that's a deal breaker for me. I'm like, but you can't cook hamburgers, sir. You can't want someone to be able to do what you can't do yourself. Okay, point blank, period. And when his sister-in-law said that should not be a deal breaker because people may not know how to cook. He on bullshit. He is on complete bullshit, and I don't like it. And I feel like he's still a fuck boy, and we need to sit him somewhere, sit him down, and move past his bullshit ways. Um, and I think he cute, and he is not. He is. He just has a nice body. He has cute features a little bit. She's really pretty. I agree. He only sat down because of the pandemic. He seemed like an F boy. I don't think he got. I don't think they're gonna work. Um, the wig is too much. Yeah, because it does. It's just too much hair. I'm like, was it hot that day and it was just really really poofy? I'm not sure. She had like she had braids part of the thing. So I don't know why she threw this wig on, but it's just a lot of hair. For me, if it wasn't so much hair, it'd be cute. But it was just it was a lot of hair. Once somebody said on Jimmy last she had a 160 density. Y'all is so stupid. Right, sir, but can you cook though? He can't. He is on BS for real. I've seen that already. Um, what traditional wife was going to be in the strip club, Mr. He is full of shit. I was like, get out my face, boy. Now, Katina is 30 years old, and she's like she's ready to give her a single party and lifestyle for marriage. I believe she wants to give up her party and little lifestyle or whatever marriage, but I'm like, I don't think it should be with him. I don't, and it's weird for me that they put up because she brought up how her dad was in prison when she was like an infant up until she was an adult, and so she said she never had an example of like him in a relationship. Her mom wasn't with anybody else either, I guess. So she's had horrible dating experience. I think either one dude got somebody pregnant, one dude was like dating her and somebody else for years. So she's had these bad run-ins with dudes or whatever. And I'm like, so she's been single for 3 years based on these bad dating things. And I'm like, why would y'all put someone who's an admitted former cheater with someone who was consistently cheated on? I was like, he hasn't even been consistently monogamous yet. So why put him with her? I was confused. Yeah, this is what made me mad about this show. It was 3 hours. It was 3 hours. It was 3 hours, 5 couples, and 1 wedding. And the reason why the show, I just didn't watch it until I didn't feel like sitting for 3 hours. I really did not feel like it. And I was like, why is the show so long and we could not get all 5 weddings? I don't need to sit through them picking out their wedding dresses and outfits. I don't need that. We also don't need these consistent conversations with their people who are saying the same shit over and over again. They need me to produce. Okay, period. Okay. Anyway, he also brings up during the little the bachelorette parties that he wants a wife who he can bring to a strip club who will smack butts. And I was like, I don't think that's her. She says she don't even like sex toys. I don't want anyone like tying me up or handcuffing me. I'm like, sir, she is not going to want to go to the city bar. But look, this him. This is Mr. I want to not be an F boy. and be with a wife. This is him at the bachelor party, okay, with the stripper, face on ass, okay, shirt off, his leg around her. I'm like, what is going on here? And I know at bachelorette parties and at bachelor parties you're supposed to let loose, but I don't want my husband with his face under some girl's ass. I don't. And the fact that he was looking at the person, at the stripper girl, like, ooh, yeah, that's my. I'm like, no, sir. No, no, okay. It seems like the lady, the experts find one thing they have in common and then try to convince us. I don't know what's going on upstairs. So if y'all hear rumbling, that's not me. That's my upstairs neighbor. Um, Fighting with gorillas. I'm not sure. They both like to have fun, so they will like him. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't at all. Because I don't think he's ready. But I'm ready to see the messiness of it all. Okay. Well, in his defense, she really didn't have much ass. If he wants a traditional wife, then I'm gonna need him to be traditional husband to cover 100% of them bills. I don't think you really know what a traditional marriage is. It's foolishness. He was on some foolishness, and I don't like it. So Katina and Olajuwon, I do not see it working out because again, it seems like he's still an F boy. So I want to see what's gonna happen this season with them. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. The next couple we have up is I think it's Noy. I think it's Noy. Noy and Steve. Steve is 38 years old. She's quietly noisy. He's Mr. Free Spirit. Um, I feel like they will work because to me they seem like chill people. So I think it will work based on their chillness of it all. Um, Steve is 38 and he's the last of his siblings to be married. All his other siblings are married and with children except him. He said he's a risk taker and he's also a free spirit. That all he's missing in life is a wife and kids and a family. He said my grandparents were in an arranged marriage. My aunt and uncle had an arranged marriage. They've all been married for years and years and years. So that's why he does not mind this, situation because, he know folks who have done it the same way. He is unemployed. Okay. He is unemployed. But this is the thing. I think he was laid off in like November. And I feel like this happened right after that. But he said how he was laid off. And because of that, he took like a road trip somewhere. And he just got back from the road trip. And I'm like, but sir, that still means that you're unemployed. You don't have a job. Because his family asked him, well, when she asks you what you do for a living, what you gonna say? He goes, well, I'm a freelance, whatever. And they're like, no, I think she gonna want you to have a job. Okay, I do too. I don't think anyone should match anyone with someone who's not working. I just don't. Unless he has the money in his savings where he can live off of, he's fine. Because he may be fine financially. Okay, he may not need to work, but I need to know that you are at least, out here, not broke and penniless and waiting on me to pay some bills. I don't like that. So yeah, they both are adventurous. So I think they will bond over that. I hope he got a good savings right in the ready to start planning. Do something, sir. Some kind of job, because I ain't got time for it. Road trip your ass to Indeed, sir. Please do. Or you could have gotten a nice service. I agree. That could have happened. Trying to talk, honey, is taking so much energy. However, his family is supportive of him doing this or whatever. But again, they want him to get a job. Now, Noy, is it Noy? I think it's Noy. Noy is 33. She brings about she's quietly noisy because she's shy at first when she meets someone, but then she gets noisy once she gets to know them. And she says she's a hope romantic. I didn't get much else from either of them, and I wasn't gonna hold y'all how they do with a 3-hour show for nothing. We're gonna let them be. But again, it seemed like they may work out, but I didn't get much from them. To me, they both are quietly noisy to me, but I'm gonna see. I wonder if she would have an issue with him not working right now, so that could be a deal breaker. But I'm not sure. But again, I didn't get much else from them, and I'm gonna move on because I don't have the energy to do anymore. But first, do me a favor, y'all, and like the video. Oh, Lord. Okay, the next couple that we have up is Jasmina and wrong thing. Jasmina and Michael. I think Jasmine is also gorgeous. All the women on this season are pretty to me. Okay, but I think Jasmina and also the other girl who happens to be black, you know what I'm saying, are, and even they are pretty. They are pretty. But I think she's gorgeous. Okay. Anyway, she is 29 and she says how she has a habit of being with people who are emotionally unavailable. She's Miss No Nonsense. He's Mr. Training for Love. And I was like, are we sure that's what they're trying to do? I'm not sure. I feel like they could possibly be a good match. I just wonder if his reliance upon his sisters and his siblings may make him more of like a more aggravating. Okay, now he say she is one of 9 kids. She has not been around successful marriage as much or whatever. How she's met some of her siblings, but not all of her siblings because her daddy was Rolling Stone. Her birth mom walked out on her and her baby sister, so they was with their daddy. The daddy then got remarried to a woman. Okay, boom, pow, pow. He later divorced that woman, and the daddy then moved to Jamaica. So her stepmom adopted her and her sister, and then stepmom, her new husband, was who raised her. And I was like, well, that's crazy. Your mama left y'all, your daddy didn't left y'all, and your daddy ex-wife. I was like, well, that was nice of her to do that because she didn't have to. Okay. But anyway, she wants to find someone to put her first because she feels as if no one has ever done that. Okay. They could work because Michael was 28 years old. But I feel like he can't be relying upon his sisters for all this approval because that can mess up, the marriage doing that. Okay. Now the sisters were very, very, very much so supportive of this. So that was great, great, great. But he said that he is impatient while dating because he's always wondering how long to invest in someone before he's like, you know what, it's not working. And I was like, well, sir, that's really up to you. Now he brings up how his dad died when he was 11 or 12. His brother was shot and killed at some point in his life, and his mom died from cancer when he was 20. So he's had a lot of loss early on in life, for one. So that's why he relies on his sister so much because both parents and one sibling has passed away. So that to me, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But when he said that he also would amplify negative things about the people he was with, he would do that to make him feel better about not committing. I'm looking like, sir, so you out here calling people ugly or nitpicking? Because while it's a good thing that he notices he does it, I'm still mad that he did it. Okay. Now I'm hoping he don't do it no more. Okay. Because if you do, I'm gonna want to punch you in your throat. Now I see them being able to work, but only if he not out here nitpicking at little things. Okay. And I hope she also don't nitpick at his ass for nitpicking at her. Okay. Do you Deanna and Greg? Cause I like Deanna and Greg. I think if he opens up, they could work, but she might be one that will leave at the top of a hat because of all the stuff she's been through. And that's what I wonder. You know what I'm saying? If both of them will be willing to be in it for the long haul. Because if not, that's probably what will break them up. You know what I'm saying? Michael's inability to compromise and his overreactive mind will be his downfall if he's not careful. I can agree. Because even though, she's a beautiful woman, we don't know what her pitfalls could be. And even though he's a handsome man, we don't know what his pitfalls could be. So I just hope, they both take their time, don't rush it, and just have consistent communication. But they could possibly work if he just better not be out here nitpicking. I'm like, sir, don't do it, because I'm gonna punch you in the throat. Okay. Now we have, who is this? The last couple, which is Alyssa and Chris. And I didn't get much from them. The fact that I almost forgot about them. I really, because I'm like, it's supposed to be 5 people. Who was the fifth? And I was like, I had to go back and get pictures. Um, she is looking for her forever home. He is Mr. Monogamy. They both bored me a lot. Chris is 35 years old. He lied to his mama about the reason he was on the show. Told her that he was on a show about real estate. When really he was married at first sight. I do wonder how much information they're able to give their family about what they're doing. Okay, because I'm like, do they know y'all are married at first sight, or do they not know they're married at first sight? So that part is always weird for me. But again, he brings up how, well, first of all, his mom was shocked but happy. No, she was shocked but not upset at him. Getting married at first sight or whatever. He plays professional like frisbee. I'm like, that's a real thing. Okay. And he's also into real estate. I was like, fine, fine, fine. He said he feel like he's a bad picker because he bases stuff off on looks. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, but he bases stuff off on looks. So he's had some bad dating experiences or whatever, and that's on that. So he's happy to be on here to have someone pick for him. Again, I didn't get much from him at all. I was like, I guess he gonna, I don't know. And Alyssa is 30 years old, requires her mom's support. Okay, she really requires her mom's support to do this, and she also rescues animals and finds them homes. So she's like, my mate needs to love animals. She also says she's a cowgirl, and she loves cowboy boots and riding horses and on the farm, girl, whatever. Now she brings up her last relationship ended because they was out looking for engagement rings. Okay, shot before rings or whatever, and then he called her later on and broke up with her. I was like, damn, Gina. Other than that, that's it. Now at the bachelor and bachelorette party, she's like, I just want to sit in the corner with my friends. I don't want drinks or shots or whatever. So she was really very standoff-ish on the sides or whatever. So I do wonder how close she would get with the other people on the show. But yes, I do feel like they're going to be the boring couple. They're either going to be the boring couple or the messy couple. But there won't be any in between. Okay. Yes, they were saying it's a couple that's only last 2 weeks and it's them. I don't know what happened. Alyssa seems stuck up. Shoot. But yeah, I just forgot because I'm not cool. It's that may be why it was last, because they felt like, okay, these people are on bullshit. But again, y'all, those were all the couples. This is gonna be quick. Because again, I feel like, Married at First Sight, they have these hour-long. Let me put it up. Maybe have these 3-hour-long shows that we don't need because it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough at all. The only couple that got married was the first couple or whatever, and I want to get into the after the honeymoon or even the honeymoon. But sometimes some stuff happens on honeymoon, but wedding stuff and all that is really really boring. So I don't have much for that. I'm about to go get some more rest because y'all see I keep coughing and stuff. Okay, I have to still watch other stuff. So I don't know what I gotta watch today. To do probably one more review today, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching right now. Thank y'all for the rewatch who watch later. Do not forget to like this video, comment in the comment section while you're watching, share it on your social media. Follow me at JayLeesCorner on IG and on Twitter. And other than that, I will talk to y'all later. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.